Now from the home of the A's since 1968, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Jock Peterson heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Coghlan charging in on it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Burns is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Joey Votto gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hans ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Jay Bruce will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Votto around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe. Devin Mesoraco will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit hard toward the right side. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1.
Josh
Josh Reddick comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Mark Canha gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, I mean, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that Juan Francisco makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Coghlan scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Number 23 will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Batting 8, third baseman number 7.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hahn gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Jose Peraza steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And there he goes towards second. Ground ball right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Jock Peterson will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Into the seats, 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Joey Votto could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tried a change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Swing and a liner. 2-2. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Lowry is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Stephen Vogt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Set to get his day started, Chris Davis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. Chris Coghlan gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded to the right. Phillips is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Jay Bruce is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Hahn into the windup. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Devin Mesoraco is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And reined in, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Juan Francisco.
Juan Francisco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a looper to left. Davis is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Number 23 stands in.
Number 23.
First pitch on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Cabrera is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jed Lowry digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Jed Lowry.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Ball inside.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Ball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Mesoraco has it. No problem here. One away. Striding in, Yonder Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yonder Alonso.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Everett Cabrera digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
On the ground to the right side. Phillips showing off his range. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Eugenio Suarez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Hard hit at third. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Jose Peraza steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, he got him right in the back.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Brandon Phillips will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. This one's flared out toward left. Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He'll come home with it, and he is in there. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start.
Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He'll come home with it, and he is in there. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Burns moves over, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Billy Burns, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Down the first base line. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out. Josh Reddick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. 1-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down. Mark Canha stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls we've had all game, Matt. It's been a pretty feeble effort offensively for his side.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Devin Mesoraco will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Hahn has his target. Here it is on 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Now batting,
Juan Francisco will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Liam Hendricks is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Number 23 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis is after it. And this will wind up a foul ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. 0-2, here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Eugenio Suarez will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Burns on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he's safe. Jose Peraza steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Jose Peraza.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coghlan ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Stephen Vogt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Chris Davis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
A solo shot here to the left as they get on the scoreboard here. It's 5-1. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowrie. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Circle change there, called strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowrie as that evens the count at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Jock Peterson makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
The second baseman, number 4.
Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Oh, and trouble there for Lowrie. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Joey Votto will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Fouled back. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Burns. Gone! A 3-run shot by Jay Bruce. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Davis going back, still ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Juan Francisco will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hard hit to first. Alonso is there, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Number 23 will dig in. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, he's been on a tear so far in this one. No doubt about it, Matty.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Burns racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yonder Alonso gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Into the windup and the pitch. To first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Settling in now, Everett Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The center fielder, number 1, Billy Burns.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Jose Peraza is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. John Axford will come on now in a mop-up.
For the Athletics, number 61, Sean Axford.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
21, Clint Frazier.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Jock Peterson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game. Brandon Phillips stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Joey Votto steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Line drive to center field. Burns is there. 2 gone. Clint Frazier gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional.
Josh Reddick will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Mark Canha will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stephen Vogt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
And I think that's what he has to do. You've got to keep control of the ball game and not let things get out of hand. So a good job there by putting his foot down and saying, this ends right here.
Chris Davis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Devin Mesoraco comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First offering on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Vogt gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Juan Francisco strides in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Burns on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Number 23 will try it again. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far.
And on the mound, he's thinking, great. Hey, just throw it up there and hope for the best. Pretty much all you can do when a guy is this hot.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Eugenio Suarez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Eugenio Suarez.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cabrera ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Into the box now, Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jose Peraza.
Out in front of it, strike 1. On the ground to third. Gloved by Lowry. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Chris Coghlan digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the catch is made, 1 away. Jed Lowry will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Yonder Alonso will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Jock Peterson comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Mark Zipchinski will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Zipchinski.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Brandon Phillips will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. John Lamb will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Marcus Semien Set to hit now for the first time.
Leading off.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much. You give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
First base, number 27.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Now
Billy Burns will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0 to short. To his left, Peraza on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. John Lamb will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Marcus Semien set to hit now for the first time.
Leading off.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much. You give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
First base, number 27.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Now
Billy Burns will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0 to short. To his left, Peraza on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Up next for Oakland,
stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a...
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
They left just 1 man on base.